Announced more than 2 months ago, the sprints qualifying are finally arriving on the track. As we approach the Silverstone Grand Prix from the 16th to the 18th of July, let's see how the 3 weekends hosting these qualifying races will take place, the associated challenges, and the F1 drivers' opinion. If you enjoy our content, feel free to like the video and join our F1 fan Discord. All links are in descriptions.
The introduction of sprint qualifying disrupts the classic organization of GP weekends. Usually drivers participate in 3 consecutive free practice sessions, a 3-pole qualifying session, and a race on Sunday. 3 GP have been selected to test this new format: Silverstone next week and probably Monza and Interlagos, with the layout adapted to the new event.
As usual, a free practice session will be held on Friday morning, followed, however, by a qualifying session in the afternoon, initially on Saturday, with Q1, Q2 and Q3, in order to determine the starting grid for the sprint qualifying on Saturday afternoon. Indeed, the drivers will compete over 100 kilometers, with a standing start, DRS activated, and no obligation of pit stops. Points will be awarded to the 3 best of the sprint, 3 for the best driver, 2 for the second one, and 1 for the third driver. Finally, nothing changes for the race. There will also be a free practice session on Saturday morning to allow the teams and drivers to prepare themselves.
From a tire point of view, the teams will be able to choose the type of tires during the sprint qualifying and the race, but will have to use 5 sets of soft tires on Friday afternoon. In short, the new format comes with a lot of stakes and it promises to be exciting. Why was this new format chosen? The answer seems obvious. Firstly, for the spectacle. 2 years ago, especially at Monza, at the end of Q3, no driver wanted to leave for fear of not benefiting from the suction. The fans were inevitably disappointed. The new sprint qualifying looks like a thickened race with overtaking crashes and the always spectacular standing start. In addition, weekends may no longer be dominated by Mercedes or Red Bull, given the reduction in the number of free practice or the restriction of the parc permit. Mechanics will have less access to the car, and changes can no longer be made so easily. This limits the number of hours required to prepare the car. This year, for example, Mercedes is lagging behind in free practice, which cannot happen again at the risk of losing its status at the top 10.
Therefore, the suspense will be there, especially since points are awarded to the winner of the Saturday race. The strategies will become even more complex, and we can expect some surprises on the starting grid, when we know that the race is only 100 kilometers long. It's not impossible to see Norris or Sainz, for example, holding up the Red Bulls until the end. George Russell is uncertain that the inaugural Formula 1 sprint race at Silverstone next weekend will play to Williams' advantage, but hopes the new format could still provide an opportunity. I've always said that we need to have some sort of different format throughout the year at some tracks, said Lewis Hamilton. So I like that they are being open-minded and making changes. I think from those experimental weekends, hopefully the sport will learn lots on how we can deploy better races moving forwards.
It makes the weekend, I think, a bit more intense, say Battle. You have less time to prepare, you have to come up with your final setup very quickly after you first hit the track, but it's going to the same for everyone and we'll soon find out how it feels, if we like it, if people like it, what it might bring to the weekend. Thank you for watching this video. The sprint qualifying are full of surprises and we invite you to follow them on our channel, as well as all the other sessions of the Formula 1 weekend.